All right, class. In this example, we're doing, in this video, we're doing example 1 from your notes on implicit differentiation. And you're given the equation y cubed is equal to x, and we have to differentiate that equation and find the derivative of y with respect to x using implicit differentiation. So we differentiate both sides with respect to x, and we get the derivative of y cubed with respect to x is equal to the derivative of x with respect to x. Well, from our previous discussion, right, we used the chain rule to find the derivative of y cubed with respect to x, right? Bring the 3 down in front of the y, subtract 1 from the exponent, you get 3y squared. But then we got to multiply that by the derivative of y with respect to x, because y is a function of x. Okay? On the right-hand side, we know from basic rules of differentiation, derivative of x with respect to x is just 1. And so now we have this equation, and we have to solve for dy over dx. Well, this is a product, 3y squared times dy over dx. And so you know division undoes multiplication. And so we divide both sides of this equality by 3y squared, and we end up with derivative of y with respect to x, all by itself on the left, is equal to 1 over 3y squared. And we're done. On the next page of your note packet, we have example 2, and we have the equation y to the 4th is equal to x squared, and we got to differentiate both sides of that with respect to x and find the derivative of y with respect to x. So when we differentiate the left-hand side with respect to x, right, we got to use the chain rule, right? Y is a function of x. We bring the 4 down in front of the y and subtract 1 from the exponent. We get 4y cubed, and then we got to multiply that by dy over dx, the derivative of y with respect to x, because y is a function of x. On the right-hand side, the derivative of x squared with respect to x is just 2x by the power rule from the basic rules of differentiation. Okay? And now we solve for dy over dx, the derivative of y with respect to x. Well, division undoes multiplication, so we divide both sides of this equality by 4y cubed, and we end up with the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 2x over 4y cubed. Well, the 2 and the 4 in the numerator and denominator are both divisible by 2, so 2 divided by 2 is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2. And so dy over dx, the derivative of y with respect to x, simplifies to x over 2y cubed, and we're done.